on today, which is Sunday. But I'm here. But I am here, and I'm going to get into this drawer, okay? I'm showing y'all more stuff that I have that's been just, here. Maybe we'll use this on a page, okay? We're going to alter some pages. What is this? Probably some kind of notepad, I guess. That's what it looked like. Let's see. When you bought this stuff so long ago and you'll remember. Okay. Oh, what was that? Okay. All right. Okay, that's what that is then. All right, so I want to use some of these little fun things in here. I got some washi I need to take out. I'm going to be using some washi tape and one page, maybe two. I'm not sure if I'm going to do 2 pages or if I'm going to do 3 pages. So I said a couple or a few pages. All right, so we have all of these little things to play with that we've had forever. Okay, and I said let's use some of this stuff in our altered pages today. So that's what we're getting ready to do. And this is some kind of vellum label that can be used also. So I didn't throw this away either. Oh, sorry. It's okay. They don't mind. They said last night, come on. All right. So, how you doing? How you doing? This is pretty. You can only see it on white paper, though. That's so cute. What does this say? Who knows? Miss Darren Posters or something like that. Okay. Well, we're going to play with some of this stuff in here. Some of this stuff is paper, and you can use glue, and some of it is stickers. I don't know which is. Hi, Anna. How are you? I think maybe this is a sticker. I'm not sure. Yes, it is. It can peel apart. Okay, good. So I don't know what most of it is. Some can be paper. Yeah, most of it might be stickers. That's what it looks like. But, who knows? Hello there. So we're going to use that. Where's our book? Our book is here. Okay, now I want to kind of get an idea of how many pages I have left in here, because I've already chosen someone, which I said yesterday, to give this book to, and they want to add to the book. So what I did decide is that I'm not going to embellish any of the pages that I've done, and maybe they will get to do the embellishing. So that's 1, 2. I want to see how many pages are in here that's left that needs something. 3, 4, 5. I'm not sure if you need to do all of the pages or not. 5, 6, 7. This is glued together. 6, 7. Let's put a little bit more glue on here. So this won't do this. 6, 7. All right, so this is 7. Let's make sure this stays closed. All right, 7, 8. Let's see. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. That's a double page. 16, 17, 18, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we got a good amount of pages in here. So 22 means that it's still a lot of pages left. Okay, I'll leave something back here maybe. Let's see, I think I got a lot of these, but these pages like this, maybe I won't do that window page because I want to leave her something to be able to play with because she wants to add to the book and then re-gift it to somebody else again. That's so fun. That's like, you know, that's like pass it around. I like that. I wish I was smart enough to think about that, but I can keep bringing it up on my channel. I don't know if somebody's done that before where, you start a book or a journal and then you gift it to someone. And when you gift it to them, then it has to be someone who's going to continue to fill and decorate, embellish, whatever, to the journal or the altered book, and then they regift it to somebody else. Right. And by the time it happens twice, from me to her and then to her, then it would be a complete project. That would be lovely. That's a lovely idea. I don't know if somebody ever did that before, but it's happening for my little channel because I'm gifting this book, and the person who's going to get it is on my channel as butter roll. Butter roll. Like a buttered roll, like that. And she said that she wants to re-gift it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pass it along. Okay? That's what we're going to do. And I think I'm going to do a journal like that. But I already have in my mind, I'm using a piece of white paper. I already have in my mind that I'm going to be giving journals away. I ain't say I'm going to give all of my journals away, but I am going to make journals and I'm going to give them away. Okay? Watch my channel going to grow because it's just, it's just real over here. We're not over here buying the stuff to keep the stuff. Hello, how you doing there? How you say it? Rajesh? Rajesh? Thank you so much. She said, beautiful. Meatball, hello there. Just watching dinner and watching you live. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do. I wasn't sure if I was coming on here today, but I said, you know what? Go ahead. Just do a page or two. So we're just going to rip a piece of regular white copy paper, and we're going to add this to a page. Find us a page. Let's maybe go here. What's the problem with this? Nothing. Let's see what's on this one. Is this double? It's not. Okay, so I will come in here. Maybe here. Let's do this one. And we're going to add some of these little sticker label type things to this paper, I think. Okay, come on. Oh, here we go. We got to dig this glue out. I know y'all don't want me to. I'll save it for something else. We'll dig it another day. I bought 2 brand new glue sticks over here because I know somebody think that I'm playing with this glue. Like, she don't have glue. She can't buy glue. No, baby, we got all kinds. We got brand new sticks. You understand? So I don't want nobody to be feeling the kind of way. I buy them before I need them so that when I need them, I have them, okay? So we have about maybe, I thought I had about 15 of them. It was more like 18. So now I took 2, and we might have 16 or 15, okay, left this size. So we're doing all right, but we're not wasting none. You're going to see me digging in it with that bone folder, getting all the glue out, because that's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to use it and not waste it, okay? So, right, back to my little conversation piece about giving away them journals. I mean that. I'm not going to be doing this so I can grow my channel. God's going to grow the channel. If he wants it to grow and me become monetized, that's what's going to happen. But I'm going to be giving the journals away because I'm going to be making them so frequently that I can give them away. Why am I going to be making all these journals with all this beautiful paper and whatever you're going to do with the labeling and embellishing and making cards out of, free post mail, mailers that come to you and junk mail that people give you and cardstock paper. I got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff, right? Why I want to make all these journals and keep them? For what? What am I going to do with them? That's how I feel about it. It's going to be a blessing to be a blessing. That's how I'm looking at that. It's going to be a blessing to be a blessing. All I want to do is sit here and make videos and talk to y'all and watch y'all engage in conversation and everything like that. And I just want to make the journals and play with this paper and everything when I have time to do it. You know, time might come where I won't be able to sit here and do this, and I'll be missing it. I'd be like, man, I want to go do that. One of my sisters asked me today at church. She was like, Joe, you still got your dolls? I said, I do. And she said, oh, right, because some people still know that I have all of these dolls and things like that. What kind of dolls? Barbie dolls. I have 69 of them. I inherited from one of my sisters at church. And I have all of those dolls. And I have doll houses. And I have doll furniture. And I have doll clothes. And I got a lot of stuff. And it's just, you know, I have a lot of stuff. I'm just saying. I got a lot of stuff. I wish I had a lot of money. If I had a lot of money, then I'd be able to pay my bills and not have to go to work, and I could sit here and do this all the time. Right. That's what I could do. Sit here and do this all the time, because that's what I want to do. You know? We're just digging out this little box over here. Maybe somebody didn't see what I have. I have all of this like this. And I ain't chose nothing for what we can use or what we're going to use. We're just going to pull something out. See all kind of things, okay? We're just going to pull some stuff out and begin to put it in this little page here. If it's not a sticker, we're going to put some glue on it and pop it down. We're just making an altered page right here like this. These people put all kinds of layers upon layers. I ain't never understand it. I mean, it looks good, but I don't want to cover up everything. What I'm covered up for? What's the point of putting it down there? You're going to cover the whole thing up. Nobody can see it and enjoy it. And you're wondering, what's behind that? Why is that like that? So I want you to be able to see it and enjoy it. Like, oh, that is so cool. That's nice. Right. Got little teeny things, big things. You know, Timmy make all kinds of stuff. This stuff be so small, and you be like, okay, well, what you supposed to do with that? Because we don't know. Just put that thing right there like that, and just come along with something else, small, and pop that on somewhere. This the kind of stuff is good for shorts, right? When they make the little teeny cards and all those little things that go well together. And you just, you know, put it together however you see fit. Look at this. You don't know what to do with all of this little stuff. You get a whole lot of pieces. You buy 2-3 packs of it. It's like, oh, okay. Well, what's that for? I don't know. Just put them all together. That's what the people do. They put all this stuff together. It's not too straight. Let's see. All right, let's put that on there, a little straighter. And then we have some numbers. I saw some numbers in here. Let's see if we can find one. Oh, yeah, here's one right here. Got 4. Looking cool or no? Does it look cool? This look like it say chocolate mucks. I don't know. Looks cool. I think it looks kind of cool. Okay. Bus ticket. It's a ticket right there. Let's put a bus ticket in here too. Got all kinds of things. Bus tickets, receipts. Let's put all of this in here. Put this one. Maybe we'll put this one like this. Okay. All right. And then let's see what else we can find in here. Let's see what else we can find. What is this? Some kind of vellum type of sticker. Just collaging with stickers is always cool. Yes, Anna. Like, I have all of this stuff, and I just, didn't even know when to start with this and how to play with this stuff really, because, your time is so divided, and I'm so very serious about my rest. Like, I don't be staying up playing with this stuff and not going to bed on time, because I know then I'll be at work and feeling like, man, I'm ready to go home and I'm not focused on my job, because I need to focus, while I'm at work, when I'm at work, so that I don't be in a place where I thought being up and making videos was more important or something like that. That's kind of cool. This is not a sticker though, this is paper. So we're just gonna put this here. That's kind of cool. Maybe we should tear it like this. And put that piece there and put this piece on top of it like this. Like, oh, they go together. Yeah. Put that like that. And let's see what else we can find. What is this? Something else? Because I just want to play with all this stuff all the time. I do. All right, let's see what else we see in here. We got all kinds of stuff. All kinds of stuff. This was some kind of card stock, what you call it, card stock, scrapbooking paper, and I cut it all up because it was before I understood Temu, and I could get all of this stuff, all these stickers and things. Let's put this on here with this wet glue, this card stock though. I'm gonna bend this stuff up some kind of way so it can act right on this paper. Maybe we need some ink to happen on this so it can look like it's been through something. Okay? Maybe it looks a little bit better when it's like this. Like somebody handled it a way or something like that. That's better. That's better. Okay, now put this on here. Kind of layered it a little bit like this. Can't really read it, but it's okay. You don't need to read it unless you're holding it in your hand. I'll put this one on here too. Let it go like that. And then maybe we'll put this one right here. Put that under there and put that under there. Hold that on. Okay, we got that. That's good. We'll put this down here. Let's see, can we add anything else to this? Of course we can. We got a lot of little things still here. Okay, we go something, another number. Another little number. Put this one maybe up here with this right here. And then see what else we see in here. What is that little booklet? I have two of those booklets. Where's it at? This thing. I got two of these. They showed this on Temu. Well, this is stuck. And it was like fanned out. Maybe I bought this off of Amazon. One of them was fanned out. And it made it look like it was going to be long, lovely pieces. And when I got it, it was like this. I said, oh, okay, it's some kind of trickery going on. Some kind of trickery, y'all. I wasn't ready for it, but It's all good. Let's use this one. What this says. I saw one they had like blue in it or something. Oh, this might be a good one. Let's use this. This is a sticker. Check it out. See if it's a sticker. Looks like it is. But am I right? I don't know. I'm right. It's real thin. Almost like vellum. Okay, we got that. Now that's a page for us. That's a page right there. Okay? That was fun. That was fun. I like it. Let me get a little bit of ink. All right. Let's go around just around here. We tore something. We tore it a little bit. It's okay. It's a little teeny tear right there. Let's see if we can mend it. I think we can. I think we can mend it. Where's that little booklet? This paper peeled off real thin. So let's just get us another piece. Let's see what we can get. Maybe, or maybe not. Maybe we'll get a little circle sticker or something. That might work. Let's get this. It should be thin like the other things. Oh, I see something else too. I see this. Look at this. This like vellum. Let's cut it. Where's my scissors? Where are my scissors? Let's cut this right here. Because we only need a piece to mend the area. So we'll just put this little piece on here. It's that plastic stuff on there. Like them transparency stickers. I see it peeling. I see it peeling. I got it, but it keeps popping back because this paper is so thin that's on here. Man, this is no good. Oh my goodness, I know I can't separate it. It's right here, but it's not. And you know that's dangerous, girl, to try and jig it with this. And see, now it's through both pieces. We don't need it through both pieces. We just need to raise up the back piece. So hard to separate. So hard to separate. We got it. And then we got this little teeny tear right here. So we'll just put that right here. And then we'll fold this back. Like that. And then we have that. And it's okay. Okay? All that is fine. Okay, just like that. So now that's that page. Okay? Good. This is still coming up. I don't know why it's coming up like this, but it is. I then rubbed it a couple times and it came up. Okay? All right, now we have that. Let me see, anything sticky? This is not all the way stuck, but this is now sticky right here. So we have to put a little bit of powder on here, just a little bit, just to eat up that little bit of glue. so that we can move to our next page. That's so cool, right? I think it's cool. And then let's go up in here somewhere. I made this last night. I was watching this video at the church while I was waiting for my daughter before we went out to eat lunch or something. And I was like, this is so cool. Very cool. Let's do, okay, this is double page. Oh, we got 2 half pages. Next page up. Let me see. What's this glued? All right, this page down. So I need to make something here go down and something there go up. Okay, what can we do with that? I didn't plan for that. Something needs to go up here. Next page up. This page down. Okay, I just thought of something. Now, what can I use is the question. Okay, let's see. What can we use for here? All right. Do I want to get? I guess I will have to get a piece of scrapbooking paper. Yeah, I think that's what it'll have to be, unless I get a book page. If I get a book page, I don't know. I don't know. Let's see. I might get a book page. Let's see. I got books under this table. So let me see. The Gift of the Tree. I told myself, oh boy, I have this book right here. This is a book, The Gift of the Tree. I gotta wait and read it. I don't want to read it. I don't want to tear it up before I read it. Let me see. I got books under here. I took a page out of this Dinosaur Babies book, and I didn't even read this book on my children's channel, but I took a page out of it right here. It's too much to read on my children's channel, and that's why I didn't do it, because that would be just too much. That would just be too much to read to the babies. This would be a cool something, but it won't work that way. I would have to start here and finish over there if I was going to split that. Wonder if it's enough to split this one. Oh, but then you'll lose that. Okay. We don't know yet. We're looking for a page maybe to do. Well, I'm sorry. Hold on. Maybe not that book either. Let me just look in one of these encyclopedias. Let's see what we can find in here. And maybe we can find us something that can. Hey, vegan, how are you? I need to do a page like this with washi tapes only. I have a bunch of them in my stash. Anna, you have a bunch? I have a bunch too. Okay? I have a bunch too. Oh my gosh, we're not going to talk about all this stash stuff because we have all of these things to play with, okay? Well, I've never seen that powder before. Cool idea. Yes, somebody told me when it's, sticky like this, then you just use the powder and it'll eat it up. And I learned it from Pam at the Paper Outpost. You have a children's channel? I do. Yes, thank you. I do have a children's channel. It's Tanta's, T-A-N, like Santa Claus, Tanta. So, Tantas, Room, Tanta's Room. That is my children's channel. Tanta's Room. don't think I'm going to get something good off of here, but maybe, what the idea is, if we put him up here and then put him down there, this might work. Let's try it. If it doesn't work, we'll use it for something else. This is a thick page. It's thick page. Oh, I knew that was going to happen. It looks like it's coming out, but it's not really coming out. It's not really coming out. Okay, but now we got it, I think. Oh, it's still trying to tear. Okay, so we're getting a page from this Encyclopedia of the Animal World, okay? And we're going to try to put him up here. We'll probably lose some of them. Okay, so I think I can cut it about, let me see again. Let me see. Bring it in here. My page is going to need to be to about here. All right, so let's see what we get of this. Okay, and then we're going to put this here. All the way in here. Let's move this over a little bit. Okay, where's my little bone folder? Okay, then we're going to get this and clip it right here. Okay, and then we have that. Okay, I'm going to bring it down some more. Okay, we're going to put this on here with this wet glue. All down in here. Make sure it sticks into there nicely. And then we'll come across here. Uh-oh. Got it on the page underneath. We don't want that. Slightly on here. Okay. Now, let's put this down in there. All the way down in there. Like so. Okay. Now we have that. And then okay. We got that like that. Okay, and then this one will be here. This one will be on here. Like this. Okay. It's going to need some other help. Okay, so I'm going to leave that here. And I'm going to push this down into the crease with this bone folder so I can know how far in the crease I need it. And then about right here, we're going to cut. Like so. Okay, now let's put this, which is missing some paper there. We're going to go around it and put this in here. And across here. Trying to make sure I don't glue it to the other piece. And then put this way. Okay. And then I'm going to put this one down in here, down in here, like this. And pull it down some, a little bit more. Okay, still can come down some more. I don't know why it's like up too high, but it is. It's up too high. Okay, it's still like that. Okay, but we'll clip that piece and it'll be fine. Okay, we got it. All right, now for this one, it's got some text at the bottom because the image is shorter than the actual page. Okay, and we may use this to fix some of the other pieces. All right. Okay. And then we have that. So this should be able to turn without interruption. So we're going to take some of it off because it should be able to flip without interruption. Okay. And so you get to see it like that. Okay, good. So that's there and this is here. Then we'll find something else to do. And this part can stay this way. It's fine. I might find some kind of washi to do with this end up here. Let's see what kind of... This is so pretty though. This is just such a nice piece here. I might use this. It's so pretty. I think I'm going to use that right there. I think I am. Because it's so pretty right here. I could have saved that for something else. Make like a journaling card out of it. It's got a bee on there. I'm think about something else. Let's just think about something else first. I can use that. I thought it was so pretty right there though. It looks so nice right here. That looks so good right there. It just kind of completes the look. I'm going to leave it. Although I wanted to use it for something else. Okay, now let's see what kind of this washi we can find that might complement this page. We have all kinds of washi. Maybe something that is green, or what about this? This is like a black and gold, or maybe it's navy blue, I don't know. But it's dark and it has just a gold strip in it. You see? See how that looks? Think that'll work. It's like navy blue, but it's still good. That's pretty. Okay, we got that. This one can slide over some. Okay, and then do it on this side. The glue dried up. Okay, I'll put two of them over here. Like this. Maybe I need to turn it around so the patterns can face off the right way. Right there. Turn this one around like this. And put that in there. And then we have that at the top. It's kind of cool. It's kind of cool. Come in here, trim this off. It's not cutting it off the way I want it to. We'll just let it dry and then we'll try to trim it a little bit later. This looks like enough. Another little close piece can happen. Okay, and then we have to get this one. It's bending, and then here. Okay, and then right here. Now we have that at the top. That is cool. That is very cool. I didn't know what I was going to do with this. You understand? I was just like, oh, okay, and the text is fine right here. The text is fine. That's nice. Take this tape off of here. That looks nice. I like that. Then you turn over here and that's there. And then this one is here. We have to put something else here. Not sure what that's getting ready to be. Okay, but that is lovely like that. That is lovely. And what if we just put a writing space there with this tape? That might be cool too. Let's see. What can I make a writing space with? Maybe a piece of craft paper. Maybe a piece of craft paper and a piece of white paper. Let's see. Maybe a piece of craft paper. Like this. big. Still too big. Yeah, that might work like that. Okay. Okay. Then we'll put this here in the middle. Like this. Then we'll put this there. Like this. Okay. Hold that down right there for a second. And then we'll put a piece of writing paper on top of that. All right, let me get a piece out of my scrap bin. Oh, I got plenty of paper right here. Plenty of scrap paper right here. Just like that. Got a little tea stain into it. Spritz this little dauber here. It's got a little bit of water and a little bit of this to it. Around 2 times. Nice and dark. Looks like a slice of toast. Okay? Put that right on there. Put this on here. Little teeny bit of glue. Don't need very much. Just put it around here so we can grab it fast and hold it tight. Put this on there like that. Here's my pen. I always do lose that little teeny pen, honey. I always do it. Might be on the floor by now, but that's okay. We'll find it in a minute. Right now, we'll just use another one. All right, that's good. And then we're going to take this and go on the sides of here. There's the pen right here. Go on the sides of here and put some of that same washi tape going down this page. Slide that up under here. Okay. It don't want to move. You don't have to. Let's put it up a little bit higher. A little bit higher. Slide it down some. And then rip it off right there. Put this one right there. And then we're going to leave that right there. Let this be like that. And then we're going to put some over here. Should get 2 pieces over here as well. Okay. this one this way. And then do one more. Like that too. Okay. Then we got this. Put that in there. Good. Then we can get this. Put this down just a wee bit so it don't lift up like that again. Okay. And then that's going to be that. And on the edge of this paper, I'm just going to add, oh, dang, I need to take this off, don't I? Yes, I do. I'm going to just add some glue and another piece of ripped craft paper right here. Me and these pens, honey, and this thing. I'm just saying. Okay. Then I'm going to take one of these thin pieces like this and add this. I don't want a real thick piece. I want it to be thin so it don't cover up the whole washi tape, but just the edge of the book. Just the edge. Like this. That's it. Just like that. And then get another little piece. Let me get this one. Oh, here's a thin piece right here. Already torn. Maybe this can do it. Okay. Add that to this and put that right there. And then that's it. And it can be like a, just a page edge trim. That's it. And then we will trim all of these ends off. Like that. I don't know why it doesn't want to clip all the way down. And I don't want to mess around and clip my lace and my other trim pieces. Okay, and then we will come. I gotta go upside down again, like that. Get that. And then come down here and get this. Okay. And that's what we have of that, which I think is pretty cool. I'm talking about this stuff coming together out of nowhere. Like you don't even know what you're doing and it just happens. It's just like, wow. Okay. Somebody else can't understand what this is for me. Like, well, why would you put that like that? And I'm like, just elated by how these things come together. I don't really know. I ain't had no clue about none of it. I really didn't. Let me get this brown pencil and just put some lines in here in case somebody might feel like they want to write something. Who knows? Who knows if somebody wants to write something there? I found a little sticker. Look what it say. Be true. Just let's put some of that brown ink on it. Okay, we need the white right there in the middle. Okay, just like that. Let's see. Can we get it off? Put that thing right here. Just like that. Very nice. So now we did something with that. I didn't know what I was going to do here. Look at that. That came together pretty nice. Let me see if I see something. I see this thing. Let me see if I can find another one. There's a few of these. There's also this thing, but that's, let me hold it in case I come across that first. Let's see. This like a little octagon shape. Let's see if I can find one real quick. I see a number. See all kinds of numbers and letters. I just want one of those little octagon pieces. When I first bought these things, I started trying to separate them and put them in, some kind of category or whatever. And I was doing that. Then I had all of these different little envelopes, and I said, oh, I can't even think about none of it. I shook them all out right in this drawer. I said, I can't think about none of that. Trying to understand how to keep up with it. See, this is what I'm looking for. I had one of this, like this, but now I'm finding, I guess they don't have to match, do they? I don't think so, but, we are trying to find something that's kind of similar so that it don't look so off. I mean, it can be two different things, but I don't want it to be like this and this because it's white, and I guess we can ink the other one and make it appear to be that, but there's a whole lot of them in here. It's just fine. Here's one that's close enough. There's a whole lot of this. So we can just take two of them. I was thinking, and put, this the glue that need to be dug out. And put one right here and one right here. And put this on here, like that. And then put this one on here. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Come on. I got all these dolls, man. I want to play with my dolls and fix my dollhouse and all that. And she brought that thing to my attention today, asking the question. And I'm always thinking about it because the dollhouse is right behind me. That's pretty cool, y'all. Let me see what's happening. Okay. I know. You have it. Yes. Okay. So I've read all of those. Okay. So now this is what we created. That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool, right? I love that. Listen. Okay. Let's move right along. We're going to do another page or maybe two. So far we did 1, 2, which is really only equivalent to a page front and back. So that's 2 pages. And what else did we do? We did one more right here. It's pretty cool too, right? And then, let me see. What's this? This is a page to be painted because it's double. And then this is the back of something. Let's do the back of something. No, because I don't want to put that on the back of something. I want that on something by itself. What I'm getting ready to do. No lacy stuff on it. It might can work on here. But it's like all together. Let's see if we can do it here. Okay. These scissors are not that heavy, but these are. So what I was looking at next is this warm afternoon sun. And these are, you know what they are, paper doilies. But they come in different kind. And I mixed them all up. I bought like 2 or 3 packs and I mixed them. So I have some of these kind. They are somewhere, I think, over there. Ain't no telling. I got stuff everywhere. But I said, let's use the doilies. And let me see if there's another pack in this drawer. I probably left this one. I'm sure I did that. I probably left this pack in this drawer so that when I come to this drawer, I can remember that I bought these doilies. I mean, like, I know I bought them, but it's like, where are they? And I see some. I see some right here. I think. I don't know if this is doilies in here or not. Let's see what's in here. I see some. This is not doilies. This is, y'all, when I say I be buying all this stuff from everywhere, I know. I know. Oh, this is for my Asian journals. Okay, I thought this was them doilies, but they are, where they at? Because I wanted this kind right here. They might be right here in some of these bins. I'm just saying, there be so much stuff, man. And Timu got it in such small pieces. You got to know where you're going to put all of this stuff at. And just put it all in a box and just dig through a box or something. So you can't keep up with all of it. And this before I even knew how to do a journal. See, I got all kinds of stuff everywhere. Right here on the desk. See this, all this little stuff everywhere? Who can keep up with all of this? I can be playing for years, right? Don't have to buy nothing else, ever. I'm looking in here for them. Look, all stuff. What is this? Vellum windows? I don't even know. Just let me get that too. Let me have that too. That's just where I was. Spending all this money on all this stuff. But it wasn't a lot of money. It's like, I mean, when you add it all up, it is. But over the course of 2 years, and you spend $60 and turn around and spend another $60 and turn around again. You know, all of that. And I'm looking for this thing right here. There's some right here. Let's use one of these and ink it or something, because I don't know where the rest of them at right now. Okay? They somewhere, and then as soon as I get off this video, then I'll find it. Okay, so we're just going to use this one. We'll use this. This is so pretty. So maybe we'll use this one, and maybe one or two of these. This one and this one. Let's see. Maybe this. Maybe this don't even look, that look like a plate. I don't even know what to do with that right now. Maybe one of these. This kind of the same. Maybe that one. That's 2, 3, maybe. I'm trying to see, maybe this. Let's use this. I guess. I don't really know. I don't really know, but that's what it's going to be. And however it's going to turn out is how it's going to turn out. Because I don't know yet. All right, so we'll put this in here. All right. It would be great to have a partner to do this stuff with. You know, just like, you know, it's just like both of us at one time just crafting a 2 people channel. I said that. I said my daughter was focused on this stuff like this. She might, you know, I don't know, but she like, Ma, how you do that? Girl, I don't know how I did it. Right, so we're just going to go this way. And we're going to put this down with this glue. I need that paper because I don't want to glue all these ends. My bag. Like this. Okay. I think I'm going to do it like this. I don't know. Just put this on here like that. Maybe I should have put some ink on it. Or no. Somebody might say, no, you don't need no ink. You want to put ink with everything. I like ink, but I don't like to ink everything, but I do like ink. And then we'll put maybe this one down here, like this. I don't think it's none out here, something like that. This is not sticking to it. Okay. Now we have that. I don't know if they're even or not. I don't know. Is it even? I guess we're going to find out in a minute when I cut it. I guess. And then we're going over here and do this corner. Let me see. Put this one on here. Like this. Let's come up here so you can see. Go this way. Like so. Alright, and then put this one up here. Right? That one should go up here. Is it? Okay. Alright, and then this one down here. Okay. Okay. And then we got that. Okay, now what we're going to put in the center of it, I don't know. Maybe I need a piece of lacy something in the middle. Maybe. Piece of lace, something in the middle. This too thick to fold because it's like paper. Maybe we should ink this thing right here then. Let's see what we can get out of it. Let's go this way so we can ink this. Let's wet our ink. Give it a nice little spritz. Before I use this brown, I'm going to use the black because the brown going to be wet. Okay, and then we will add this. Okay, I think that's enough. And then we can get that back glue. Move this. Come on back over here some. And then put this in here. Like this. Okay. And let's see. I can't. Okay. Then we get this one that we just made and stick it in there like so. And smooth it down just a little bit. How's that? Is that all right? Is that okay? I don't know, is it okay? I think it's all right. I don't really know. Let's put this down like this. It's got to be okay because it's just paper. It's got to be okay. It's just paper. Okay. Now, I'm going to trim these corners of these doilies. All right. Like so. And then I can't see it like this way. Turn it this way and go this way. Okay, I'm gonna save all these pieces right here. Where's the other one at? Right here. And then it's washi tape on these scissors. It's on here. Okay, now it's on my hand, which is why I was ignoring it when it was sticking to them the first time. But I can't let it keep sticking to my little pages after I try to clip something off before I forget and it be on there for real. Okay, I'm cutting across here. This one feel like it's thick, like it's two doilies, but I don't think it is. Let's go right here. Every time I don't get it close enough because I'm trying not to cut my page. All right, and still, okay, that's good. That's not too bad. That look kind of cute. That look kind of cute. That look kind of cute. Let's finish clipping this. Wait, let's clip this one first. I can't cut it so straight because I'm so trying not to cut the book page. Okay, that's kind of all right. And then let's cut this. Okay, and then we got one more. Oh, can't do it that way. I want to, but I can't. All right, see how I cut the book page, then to make the book page uneven and choppy. That's what I be trying not to do. Okay, so we have that now. That's pretty. It's pretty, it's pretty, it's pretty. It would look nicer if I could find something cool to put here. Like Pam would put some Nouveau drops on there or something. And I have that kind of thing. But let's see what we've done first. Let's see. We have this one. Like that. And we have this one is hanging over too. I didn't even realize that, but I didn't put nothing on the edge of that paper, so I need to do that. I need to do this page because I need something, because I didn't even think of this hanging out like this. So let me find something to put on this page. Let's see what we can use. Maybe we'll get some black. Let's get something black. Um, let's get something. Um, I got some rag that's got some shiny on it. And it's like this. And I can use a piece of this. I got this at the thrift store, off cuts in a bag. And we can use a piece of this to put around the edge some kind of way. Let's see how we can do it. All right. Let's see if we keep going. This is not my doing the game like this. All this ragged edges like this, which is cute. So let me just cut in there. Let me get my shears. And cut in here. And then just try to cut a piece even Steven, okay, that can go on this page. All right, like so. Let's see how we can apply this. Just to the edge. Just to the edge like that. So this edge here, we can, let's see. All right, let's just put it on here. Let's put it on here, because I should have looked, but I didn't look at the edge of that book before I start, that white paper, before I started putting all of those stickers. So now this will have to be like a lacy edge so that it can be all right, that it's here like this, hanging out. Make it like it meant to be that way. Okay. Cut this about right there. And then we have a piece that we can put up here. Okay. We're going to trim this a little bit. We could go this way, but we need all of that fuzzy to hang out the other end. Let's trim this piece off. Like that. And put this piece on here. Like so. All right, and then we'll add this here. All right, so it can go here like this, and it can trim right there. Okay. And then we may as well put a piece down here just to make sure that it'll stay all together in some kind of way that makes sense. Okay, so let's cut a thin piece off of this bottom, like we did a thin piece at the top, not as thick as the edge. And just lay it down here, then it'll be like a frame. I'm going to put something in the middle. All right, so this piece here will have to go this way And these are a little bit too long, so we'll trim some of that off and that off. And we'll need this a little thinner. Don't worry, we'll use all of this material that we're cutting off. We'll add it to something else later. Okay. And then that should be right there. And this should be about right here. And then we'll be good. We'll put this on here, down on this white, and in here. And I'm a very slow crafter. That's because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I'm having fun learning it. I'm having fun learning. I am. What am I learning? Learning to use my own creativity. Learning to be patient with my own process. Learning that it's just paper fun and you can make it what you want and just be you, and the people who like hanging out with you will hang out with you even if it's on the replay. So we're not mad about it. We're not mad about it. We over here wanting to have fun and take it easy. Man, because if something happened to me today or tomorrow and I won't be able to get on here and do anything else, and I won't be able to come and tell you why I'm not here, people will wonder and they'll keep on going because that's how life is. But while I can have fun and play and do this, I want to do it and I want to be easy with it. That's cute. That's real cute on both sides. I like that. Look at that. I don't know what we can put here. I don't know what we can put here. Maybe one of those, what was that picture that I had? Remember? It was in a pack. I ain't going to bring the pack back over here because what I said I'm going to do is I'm going to use this pack for a YouTube short and put some music to it or whatever. Let me find, oh, that's lovely. Oh, that's lovely. This is too. Let me take this one. I'm going to take this one. All right. Can we use that? That looks cool. I think that looks cool. I think that looks cool. I saw one that looked more cool than that. Let me see. Oh. Ah, there's a few cool ones, y'all. There's a few cool ones. But she looks like she's looking out the window, right? So I was thinking, that frame might be cool. But this one is very cool, too. Oh, wait a minute. That is very cool. I'm kind of stuck on that one, but I see a few of them, y'all, that I like to use. I see a few. Oh, goodness, this is so cool. All right, let's see. She reminds me of Jane Austen. I'm looking at the pad, y'all, but I don't want to put the pad over here because I'm going to use it for a YouTube short. All right, let me see. Not them. Not that. She looks, this one, okay. I'm going to let y'all see. I'm going to look at it with you. This one look kind of depressed. I'm not going to get that one, but maybe this. All right, so that one or this one. This one is cool. That's the one I'm going to use. This one is cool, y'all. It's very cool, okay? All right, let's get some black ink. It's very cool. This whole pad is, not the whole pad, but a lot of them are pretty cool and everything. And it's like, oh, okay. So let's go this way. Put a little bit on here so it don't look so flat, as they say. I didn't know what that meant at first until I was putting like white paper or this color paper on top of each other, and it's like, oh, that's what they mean by flat. They get lost in the page that it's on. So they use the ink to give some kind of defining edge, and then some kind of aged look to it, and it makes it nice. Okay, and if I would have wet this, it would have been real, real, real dark. We don't need to make it real, real, real dark because we already have black. Okay, and we have that. And then let's put this in the middle of here. And I think this is going to be the last thing I do on here. Got a lot to clean up on this table now. That's cool. This might call for a ticket. You might need a ticket on here because it's just so cool. It's just so cool. All right, let's move this over here. Why are you curling up? Do you not have ink? I mean glue? Okay, let's get some of this wet glue over here and help this page out because it's acting like, oh, we're not staying down here. What in the world? We about to roll out. No, y'all not. Y'all about to stay put. Okay. Dance the night away right here on this page. Okay, we're right there. Okay, let's look for a ticket and we're going to be finished. Okay, we're looking for a ticket in this little sticker box that we started that whole sticker collaging page with at first. Oh, this says Art Gallery Admit 1. We don't want that kind of ticket. That's the one I'm looking at. I'm looking for one of those ones that, oh, here's a nicer one. It says Theater Admit 1. Can we put that in there? Sure we can. You can't really see. Yeah, you can put it there. Let's see if we see a smaller one. If not, we're going to use that. Ouch. I poked my finger. I poked it. But that happens often. Y'all, I'm telling you. If I didn't love this little glue bottle, I would have thrown it away thrown it away. Exhibition. Maybe that's a little bit smaller. Museum. Let's see. City Museum. I don't know. I'm trying to find a smaller one. And they're getting larger and larger, like concert, exhibition, theater. I'm trying to find a small one. Party. That might work. That might work. Let's use this one. Party might work real good. Okay. This might work real good here. Put that right there. Done. Done, done, done. Very nice. Very, very nice. I love it. I love it. I didn't even know that I didn't do something with the back of that edging, but that turned out to be a winner. I love it. So we have that one, which is our first page, and it's cool. What is this? This is some of that washi tape. See, that's what I was talking about. This don't belong on here. All right, let me get this one. That don't belong in there. Don't do that no more. Okay, so now we have that and this. That's very cool, baby. That's very cool. Do we need to go this way? Yes. And this, and this, and that. And then up here we have this one. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I don't know what I'm gonna put on here, but I said I have those drops like Nouveau drops, but mine is just glitter glue. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use that, but I do have that little bling stuff too. What you call it? Like I got all kinds of stuff, y'all. It's like I got all kinds of stuff, but I can't even see all of it right now because it's all down there and everywhere, and I don't even know. I'm so mad that it's like when I want it, I can't put my hand right on it right here because I had to move all the stuff around, and I got all these bins and everything over here with everything in it, and it's just not even helpful sometimes because I had to move everything around and then get everything again. So you see all these containers and compartments and things I have on this table? This thing ain't no joke with all this stuff in here. It's all kinds of stuff everywhere. I'm talking about this stuff will take you over if you're not paying attention. So up in here somewhere, see, then I gotta move all of this and everything. These my birthday cards from, Mother's Day cards, not birthday, Mother's Day cards, Valentine cards. See here, this stuff right here, I got all of this. So maybe we can add some of this to this right here. All right, we're right here now, okay? I have this kind of stuff, but you can't even find this stuff. I got all kind of stuff. What I don't have is some acetate paper, but I do have some vellum. Now, do we want to use these things? I don't know what to put on here. Maybe some color ones. I don't even know. This stuff, it came in a pouch thing some kind of thing I bought from somebody on Poshmark. I ain't buy all this stuff. Some stuff I bought as a packet that came with a whole bunch of stuff. It's like, oh, okay, I need that. Let's get that. It was unbelievable. I got a video on my channel of all the stuff that I bought from this one lady from Poshmark. I met her on Facebook Marketplace, and she said, follow me over to my Poshmark, and you can buy the whole thing. I was like, my God, and she only asked for $37, and I got enough stuff. If I would have bought it in the store, it would have been 200 plus. And I said, oh, okay. I know this is like a blessing from God because I couldn't have bought all this nowhere. Okay? I think this might pop off. All right, let's use two more over here. The problem happens when you start to moving this stuff. Let me put some glue on here so it can act like it want to stick. Because when you move it, no telling where it's going to end up. All right, so we got that on there, I think, on the glue. It might stay on there. And let's put one right here. I put the yellow one on there because it seemed like you might be able to see that better. And then let's put a different color here and here. Maybe this green. I don't know. But I think it'll be all right. Just put it on there. All right, good. Now that gave that a little bit of something else to go with this page. A little something. And then maybe we'll take this, a little line of this. Take two. I can't even get them off of my hand. Put two here. and two here, and two here. It's not sticking. It's sticking to me. One and two. Okay. And then two here. That made that better. I know some have blue and some do not. But some just went down like, okay, this where I'm supposed to go. She's putting me here. And others was rebelling. So we had to help it out. All right. And put this two here. Turn around. Stay right there. Okay. So now that's what we have. That's not bad. It's pretty cool. Just two little situations in there. And that's it, y'all. So we finished with this. I didn't know if I was coming today, but I came and we got something done in this book. It's beautiful. I love it. I love it. And I'm almost getting ready to stop. I might do one more thing tomorrow, I imagine. And then I'm going to knock off and get ready to ship this book off to the next person because, I mean, whatever pages is undone, they'll be able to do and stuff and create and add and all of that. You know, I don't really know how it's going to work out, but I'm gifting it to her and I'm not going to worry about how it works out. She may decide that she's going to use this as inspiration and start a book herself and gift that because she want to keep this one. I don't really know. But I might come and do maybe one more set of pages and then let it be the end of my work with this so I can start something else. But I definitely don't want to leave no work like this, how I ripped these papers and didn't know what I was doing. There's another one that's ripped like that. But maybe I'll leave that. She might just take that thing out, like this one right here. So I might come back and do this one tomorrow and everything and something with it. And then let that be it. Because it's another window page in here. And I said I'm going to leave that. This is a cool page. And, yeah, and just let her do something. Okay? I think that's fun. I think that's fun. Okay? So this is what we've done so far. You get a little flip through. They are so cute. I wasn't that excited about this page when I did this one, but it's growing on me now. It's growing on me now. So I'm going to leave it the way it is and not try to fix it up and do anything extra. I love this too. This was fun. Just, this was fun. I didn't know how to start and what to do, but this turned out to be something fun. And I was like, okay, now what I'm going to do? Now what I'm going to do? And then it just, got interesting. It's like, okay, we got to do something else tomorrow because we're working in it every day until we get it done. And I think I stay committed to that for the very most part. So, yeah, it's time for me to move on and let her do something with the rest of it, kind of thing. And I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. By the time we get to whoever, they may very well love it. I had committed to doing something to these, but I'm going to talk to her and see. See, she said she wanted it. I made a note, okay, to who I'm supposed to gift it to. Maybe she wants to do one of these, so I'll ask her if she wants to, fill one of these faux leather folders in the book. And I'll leave one because I'm supposed to do these. I don't know what I'm going to put in it, but maybe I will leave. Maybe I'll just do one and just leave it, and she'll have to think of what to do with it because she can't remove it. I mean, she can if she take the whole book apart. But look, this book was kind of flat and not really, you know, having too much happening in it. But now it's getting a little chunky, just a little bit, not too much. I may even, it's me. I was the one who wanted it. Is you? Is it you? Is it you, Meatball? Is it? I thought it was butter roll. I'm not sure who it was for now. I gotta go back and look at my comments. Cause I got it is in my okay. I'm gonna look and see. It was me. Okay. Okay. All right. Listen, okay. All right. I'm not sure. I'm just going to double check. I trusted it was you. I trusted it was you, but I'm going to just double check because I don't see why you would have a reason to tell a lie and I could be wrong. So, if it's meatball, then it's meatball. I promise. LOL. Okay. 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 I believe you. I trust you on it. Okay. So, yeah. So my apologies. I'm just, I'm just kind of between my comments and I wrote it down real fast and I guess I wrote it down the wrong way. But listen, let's make sure the right person gets it and that's it. The integrity is that the right person gets it. So I'm okay with saying that I apologize. I thought it was butter roll, but if it was meatball, listen, I know meatball is the one who said, I never want to miss any of your videos. Okay, I am completely focused on that. So I understand that piece. And if it was not butter roll, but it was meatball, everybody you hear me saying that you see, I put these arrows. Okay. Okay? I promise is what I'm getting. I promise it was me. I'm making this note. Okay? Right. And I'm putting this for this date is 7/6/25, Sunday. Okay, so I can remind myself when it comes to it. So there we go. Now we have that. And the book is going to be coming your way very soon because we're just about done with what we're going to do in the book. We have this big tag back here and we made that a minute ago. But yeah, I'm going to do something in this one or in the front one. And I'm going to do something on the cover. And then I'm going to do maybe a page more in here. So I might be having this 2 more turns and then all these other blank pages will be left to you so that you can continue to do your thing here and gift it or keep it and love it and start your own and gift that one. Maybe send it on to somebody else who want to finish yours. Who knows what's going to happen, but I'm grateful for your presence and I'm grateful for you leaving a chat, Meatball, and saying that you would like to have it as a gift so you can add to the pages and continue to pass it out. So it's going to be a beautiful thing. And I'm going to end on that note. Thank you all for being here, peeping in, hanging out, commenting, talking to one another, and all of these things. Yes, I have summer school on I do. And I yeah, I have to get some other things done. I wanted to do, y'all know I want to do a glue page or something. I don't know if I'm going to have a chance because it's 8:10 and my commitment was to clean out my refrigerator because, honey, we had this cookout and I hate when they leave this food here. And my daughter took most of it, but it's still more food in there than I can eat alone. And my son ain't eating all of that stuff because he done changed his diet in some kind of way. So I told myself, girl, if you make a video, you won't have to think about if you're going to straighten up and clean up your refrigerator. If not, it's going to happen tomorrow after work because we only work from 8 to 12, 8 to 12:30. So we got plenty of time tomorrow. I still got laundry to put away and I need a vacuum in my bedroom. I got all these things, but I'm committed to right here. I make sure that I come and I post and create, post. Don't know always what I'm going to do, but I do what I'm doing while I'm here. And then we just keep going, and then days I can't come, I don't come because I do have to clean up and wash clothes and iron and all those kinds of things. Somebody said iron. Yes, I'm old school. I still iron, and when I iron for 3 and 4 hours at a time, so I can iron everything. So that might be 2 weeks ago I did laundry, and then I did it this week, and now I got to iron all those clothes from 2 weeks ago to today, and it takes 3 and 4 hours. So I don't always get to come and play because you got to tend to your housework and other things in your life besides just playing with these papers. Okay, so thank you guys for hanging out with me and showing up when y'all show up and watching the replay, and thank you for subscribing even to my children's channel because Vegan said she wanted to subscribe to that, and I'm so appreciative because I do be over there reading to the children, and yeah, we have some followers there, and the people still, are reading or listening to the stories that I read to the children there. So we be over here working on 2 channels and everything. And today I was thinking about in church how, I might need to jump back into Bible, my Bible study channel too, because 3 channels is a lot. But we'll see what happens if the Lord is leading me that way, because I don't want to overcommit. And, being in Bible study means you got to be in Bible study before you get on this thing here and be able to talk to anybody about whatever you're trying to say. So that is a lot. That is a lot. So we'll see. We will see. If I had money, y'all, all I would be doing is studying the word and doing YouTube. Okay? Because that's what I like. Somebody say, when you find the thing that you love, you'll know what you're called to do. And I love 2 things. I love to take care of children, like be the mommy to children. The mommy means that you take care of them, you make sure they're okay, you read to them, you bathe them, you dress them, you feed them, you play with them, you care for them. You discipline them in a way that is pleasing to God in terms of training up the child in the way that he should go. And when he is old, he will not depart from it. Right? That's one way of disciplining and loving the little ones. And then the other one is the Bible said if you discipline your child, if you spank your child, it's going to be good for them when they're out of order and disrespectful and disobedient. Because the Bible said if you don't, then you hate your son. So that's the mommy and the love that I like to do for children, which is to raise them up in the fear and the admonition of the Lord. So those are the giftings that God has put in me to parent and love children and raise and nurture them. It calls for discipline, no matter what people say, think, or feel. It calls for discipline because when you don't discipline children, you have a child like the one I read about today from some part of Texas. I forgot the city in Texas where the black principal female was beat by a student that had less than 10 children in the classroom. And the child, he beat the woman so bad she had to be airlifted from the school to the shock trauma unit, and he's now in detainment and waiting for, some type of court appearing to be sentenced, to see if his, you know, abuse will be charged. Like, is she going to press charges against him? That kind of thing. But, it's mental health is out here. But a lot of things happen in life because parents have forgotten the ways of God and what his rules are. And he said an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. He said that in the Bible. And people don't believe in corporal punishment anymore. And corporal punishment is still necessary today, but you have to have love and discipline. It's not about rage and destructive abuse against children and things like that. That's not what it's about. It's about spanking them for correction in a way that sends a message from their bottom to their mind, and then they'll learn from that, and it causes them to grow up and be more, suitable for society. Let's say it like that, because the things that are happening in the world is real and is rampant and is, raging in a way that we don't know until we see it on the news or we hear about it, and then we all have a comment, about how sad it is and how bad it is and all that kind of stuff. But these are the real truths of what's happening. But God told us in his word that the children were going to be disobedient and disrespectful and hateful, and they will set things in place so that their parents can be, put to death, and that's not no joke. And he's not just talking about children, but that applies to adult children who are, our age, who was somebody's kids at some point, and they just get out into this world and can't handle their own mind and their own actions, and they think that somebody needs to pay for the stress that they're under or the things that they lack or the love they never got or a broken relationship, a lost family member or whatever. And the mental illness, because somebody named it mental illness, it's just all over the world now. And it's like you can just say, oh, they got mental illness. We all got mental illness. We all have mental illness in some way or another. Mind trouble is with all of us, and the only person can help us is God, Almighty God, the maker and the creator of heaven and earth, and who created all mankind. Okay, no evolution, no Big Bang Theory, none of that. Okay, so that's where we are. So I have that one thing that is a gifting in me, and the other thing is that I found a love for playing with these papers and painting and doing all of the things that I like to do and making YouTube videos. So that's where I am. Those are the things I'm passionate about. But if I have nothing else, as long as I got King Jesus, I don't need nothing else, And that's where I'm at with that. So I like to get here and play and hang out with you all. And I like to do the things that make me happy and fulfilled, even while I'm not earning any money from it. I'm earning all kinds of satisfaction and joy, because sometimes I be in here saying, I need to go make 2 videos. And I'd be like, man, I don't feel like making no videos. And then as soon as I start sitting down to do something else, I'd be like, man, let me go make me a glue page, because I just find so much fulfillment in it. And I don't know why, but I do. So while I can, I'm going to keep making videos and keep loving Jesus and serving him and keep trying to, share him through whatever I do. Because over here, we're going to talk about God from time to time. He going to come up a lot in my videos because, ain't nothing else to talk about. You can talk about your life, and you can talk about your woes and your sorrows and your situations, and you can be real and all of these kinds of things. But at the end and the beginning of the day, if you ain't got nothing to say about God and how good he is and how good he's been and that we are still alive and able to be on here after COVID. All these people died. People still dying every day. You ain't got nothing good to say about God. Nothing else you doing is important. That's just how I see it. And that's coming out of the Word of God. So we right there. So I'm getting off because I can talk about God for a long time. And it's true, regardless of how somebody may feel about it. It's true. It is so true. And people deep down inside themselves, they know it. And the only ones who don't know it is the ones who he has seared their mind. That's what he said. He said he seared their mind as with like a hot iron. So they can't even get it. They can't even understand it because their heart is far from him and they don't want anything to do with him or anything like that. They just, who's God? What God? There is no God. That kind of thing. No, no, no. Something is keeping your heart beating, and it is not you, and it is not air, and it is not the fact that you can breathe. Something keeps your heart beating every single day, all day long. If you think it's air, nobody should ever die. Because everybody who died did not all die from asthma because they couldn't get no air into their lungs or because their lungs collapsed. Our hearts are not like on a timer where somebody wind it up. Whoever, your parents gave birth to you and wound up your heart. And then when they finish, like a, what you call them, like a carousel on those little boxes. You know how it is. Ding, 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 ding. And it's making all kind of Christmas music and all of that, whatever you call those things, right? Ain't nobody wound up our hearts. We was a drop of blood that could beat like this. And then that drop of blood formed into a type of shape like a little teeny baby lima bean, the smallest kind, like a kidney bean, then a large lima. Then it started separating and had a head and then a body piece. And then it kept beating and it kept going from a drop of blood. That's all it was a drop of blood. And then that thing just started moving and it started growing. The next thing you knew, it had a form of a head and a body. Then little nubs was coming out of it. You think that came from air? You think that something said boom and that just happened in everybody? Whenever they, come together sexually, then that's just what's going to happen? Not so. Not so. There is a God, and he is the maker and the creator, and he has a son, and his son and he are one. And there is a Holy Spirit that goes with the two that make them three, and the three are one. The Holy Trinity, the triune God. So with that, amen. We've had church and we've had crafting. And if you want to have more church like that, we can. We can open up a Bible because it's free and YouTube ain't mad. They don't want to know what you're doing on your channel unless you're doing something that you ain't got no business doing. Unless you're getting ready to, cause some infraction to somebody else. They don't care. They gonna screen it and say, okay, we don't know where to send this at because she started out with paper and she talking about God and okay, they don't even know what it is, so it don't matter. But we got gospel meditations with Joanne Howard on YouTube. And if you want to watch anything over there, you can. Gospel meditations with Joanne Howard. And you can go over there and you can watch something and you can learn about some word over there because you're going to be looking at me. I'm going to be looking at the word. You're going to be listening to me. And you can open your book and don't nobody have to watch you listen to me. You can put it on your TV, put it on your tablet, put it on your phone, put it on your computer, however you want to. And then open up a Bible. You ain't got a Bible? Listen to it and then Google it. Write it down and then go back and Google it. It'll be all in Google and say, oh, she was right. Oh, she said that. Oh, this is true. Yeah, it's right there. I ain't got no reason to say anything different. I'm just talking about what God talked about. And what God talked about is right. And anything else any of us in this whole world got to say don't even mount up to what he says. If you ain't saying what he say, then whatever you saying, he said, let God be true and every man be a lie. But we not on here for this. We was talking about craft. We was talking about how this book is going over to someone. I guess he wanted me to say all these things. I don't know who needed to hear it or who will need to hear it. But we over here looking at this book. This where we at, looking at this book. I've been hanging up this for a minute. Hanging up? What's hanging up? See? Old school again, because we had these phones. We had to pick up a receiver, talk on it, and hang that thing up. So that's what I mean when I say hanging up, because old school is still easing out. So y'all, I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. All you gotta do is put it in the comment, be like, can we do Bible study? Only one person need to ask me, and I'll be right there saying, yep, we can do Bible study. What day you want to do it? And when you say what day you want to do it, that's the day I'm going to be right there. We can do it on a live, and we can have Bible study. It don't have to be deep and intense. It don't. It just has to be what you want to know about, and we can read the Word of God, and we can talk about it. Okay? Because there's no debating the Word of God. There's no debating. It is what it says it is, and that's it all. It is what it says it is, and that's all. So, we right there. I don't know what just happened, but something just clicked off and said, you're live. I don't even know what that meant. But meanwhile, we've been live the whole time. We're on 2 hours and 2 minutes. And so, y'all, thanks for hanging out with me. Thank y'all for the likes. Thank y'all for y'all, just being here all the time. Whenever we're doing whatever we're doing, whether it's a glue page or an authoring page or, whatever it is. Thank y'all for being here. And I love y'all a lot, and I will see y'all soon. Have a good evening, and take good care of yourselves. Peace.